Hey guys, we're starting a new learning target today. This is learning target number 9 on scatter plots. We're going to start with some vocabulary. So let's go up here. Scatter plots and associations. Scatter plots are graphs that use points to display numerical data with two variables or bivariant data. Scatter plots can help determine if one variable has an effect on the other, or if there are overall trends, patterns, or associations. Between the variables. Okay, so we're looking for some type of relationship, some pattern. How are they associated with each other? All right, let's look at our first example here. Susie went to the mall and surveyed shoppers to see how many items they've purchased and the total amount of money they'd spent at the mall. She created the scatter plot below. So a scatter plot looks like a graph, but the points don't always go in a straight line. They're scattered about. So we have some going in a straight line, but some are outside of it and some are below it. But overall, this is the data, okay? So there's two questions. A, how many shoppers did Susie survey? Okay, so if we look here, we can see, so we know how many shoppers she surveyed by the number of dots she plotted. So we're going to go through and count how many dots she plotted. This represents each shopper. So shopper 1 had one item, they spent $40. Shopper 2 had one item but spent like $90. So let's go through and count all the dots. 1, 2. Okay, so how many shoppers did she survey? Good, 16. Does the number of items purchased seem to have an effect on the amount of money the shoppers spent? So do we see some type of relationship, some type of association? What's happening as she's getting more shoppers buying more items? Yeah, exactly. So it's not directly, but overall, it seems that the people who bought more items also spent more money. Okay, so there are 3 types of associations with scatter plots. Okay, the first one is a positive association. So let me get my pen. 2 variables have a positive association when the variables move together For example, as one variable increases, the other variable increases. So as we go to the right, we're increasing, and as we go up, we're increasing. So they're both increasing. Now in a negative association, 2 variables have a negative association when the variables move in an opposite direction. So for example, as one variable increases, what do you think the other one's doing? Good. Decreases. So as this one's moving to the right, that's increasing. This one's moving down. So it's kind of related to slope. Okay, the last one here is there's no association. Two variables have no association when the change in one variable has no effect on the second. There's no pattern here. They're kind of going all which ways. Some are going up, some are going down. There's no distinct pattern that we can say, oh, they're both going up or they're going opposite. They're just scattered about, like a scatter plot. All right, the last part here. Describe the type of association you expect to see between the following. So now I'm going to give you 3 different situations, and you're going to see if they affect each other positively, negatively, or not at all. So how are they related, okay? So A, the hours a person studies and the number of states they visited. So the hours somebody studied, would that affect the number of states that they visited? No, of course not. There is no association here. They're not related at all. They're not connected. All right, B. The hours a person studies and their grade on the exam. So if you put in a lot of hours studying, you expect your grade to do what? Yeah, so the more hours you study, the higher your grade should be. So what type of association is that? Are they moving together or an opposite? That's right, they should be moving together. So positive association. The last one. The hours a person studies and the hours they spent watching TV. So if you're watching TV, it probably is taken away from the hours you are studying. It's not like listening to music, like you kind of are focused in on the TV and you're not studying as much or you're not as focused as you could be. The book could be open or could be out, but you're not really putting in that work like you should. So it's going to be an opposite direction, therefore a negative association. All right, there you go.